since today is Tuesday, and that is typically our Reader's Nook segment, I'm going to take a brief break from all of the writing nano related stuff and talk about books. If you've been following along with the WordNerds this month, you probably know that I'm writing a contemporary novel, which is not what I normally read and write for the most part. So to prepare for this month, I had to read a lot of contemporary to get in the mindset and to understand the tropes and what's expected in that genre. This is something that I definitely recommend anytime you're going to be writing in a new genre. Read a lot in that genre beforehand. So today I wanted to share with you some of the contemporary books that I read when I was preparing for this month and for my contemporary novel, and the ones that really inspired me the most to take on a contemporary project. First up is everything by Stephanie Perkins. I love Anna and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door. I haven't had a chance to read the third one yet. I did even read her short story in My True Love Gave to Me, which is a Christmas anthology that she edited and was a part of, and I love that too. I love everything by Stephanie Perkins. It's just so sweet and so cute, and I always love the characters. And I love that the different stories in the Anna and Lola and Isla stories all connected. I thought that was really cool, and it's something that I want to incorporate into my books if I write more than one contemporary. Another book that I loved when I was preparing for Nano is one that doesn't come out until next May, and I'll probably do a whole review video for it right before it comes out, but that is Suffer Love by Ashley Herring Blake. Suffer Love is about two teenagers who have had to move to a new town and a new school because of some bad things that have happened to their families, and they meet and they start to fall in love, but it turns out that they are connected in a not so great way, and they have to figure out how they're going to navigate their relationship and their families and the struggles that their families are going through and this weird connection that they have. I loved that book. I read it in about 24 hours, and one of the things that struck me the most about it is that it does handle some difficult subjects like parental infidelity, but it's also really sweet and cute and light at the same time, and I was really impressed with the way that she was able to do that. Another book that helped me was Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. Emmy and Oliver is about two teenagers who were friends when they were kids, but then Oliver was kidnapped by his father, and he is now back in her life, and they're figuring out who they are to each other, and it also deals with how the community reacted to his kidnapping. This book once again tackles some tough issues. There's an abduction kind of at the center of it, but it was also really sweet and light. Just like I was saying for Suffer Love, I like that contemporaries are able to balance those two things sometimes. I'm also a huge fan of Sarah Dessen. I read all of her books when I was a teenager, and I was really excited when Saint Anything came out this year. I think I've talked about it in a previous video, but it was definitely, she's been an inspiration to me for most of my life when it comes to contemporary, and I think that she's probably a big reason that I wanted to try and tackle this genre, is because I have loved her books for so long and they impacted me so much when I was a teenager. And lastly, there's Infinite in Between by Carolyn Mackler. This book follows multiple teenagers over the course of high school, and I was really impressed by how it was able to follow multiple characters in a fairly short book and tell their story over a course of 4 years, and you felt like you really got to know all of the characters still. Anyway, hopefully if you are thinking about switching from fantasy or sci-fi or whatever it is you normally write about to contemporary one day and trying out writing a contemporary, maybe these books will help you like they helped me. Let me know in the comments what genre you are writing in this month, and let me know if there were any particular books that helped you prepare for that or helped inspire you. Just a quick note, there will not be a live chat this Sunday because all of the Word Nerds will be together at Y'all Fest in South Carolina. But definitely keep an eye on our channel throughout this week because we might be posting some live hangouts while we're all together. We'll probably have a write-in somewhere in Charleston if you're going to be at Y'all Fest, so definitely check out our Twitter, make sure you're following us this week to see all the fun things that are going on.